In the final act of Jurassic World, Rebirth, the truth behind the pharmaceutical mission becomes clear. The company's goal isn't about curing disease. It's about leveraging the genetic resilience of the surviving dinosaur hybrids for human enhancement and, ultimately, profit. But the creatures on Illicin Hubair, including the six-limbed Distortus Rex and swarming mutadons, are byproducts of decaying biotech experiments, long neglected and freely evolved into nightmarish monsters. Their mutations aren't guided by design, but by survival. In the maze of underground labs and tunnels, Zora Bennett secures an exit route for the remaining survivors, guiding them through collapsing infrastructure after the helicopter team, meant to save them, is destroyed. Meanwhile, Pharma Rep Martin Krebs is caught and devoured by the Distortus Rex while clutching the DNA case, a brutal reflection of corporate greed and the blindness it breeds. Zora and Loomis are able to reclaim the dinosaur DNA samples, and everyone gathers at the extraction point. As the Distortus Rex advances, Concade makes the selfless decision to lead the T-Rex away from the group to save the children. Then, to Zora's amazement, he survives and flags down the group with another flare. The survivors escape by boat, battered, traumatized, but alive. They realize that the island has become more than a playground for genetic advancement. It's a grotesque example of humanity's unquenchable ambition. This realization leads Zora and Loomis to choose to change the fate of the miracle they've fought so bitterly to secure. Zora, once indifferent to the consequences of her actions, now stands shoulder to shoulder with Loomis. Together, they plan to release the DNA samples into the public domain, an act of rebellion against corporate exploitation. This means that no pharmaceutical company can monopolize a cure for heart disease. The cure, distilled from the blood of creatures never meant to exist, becomes more than a scientific breakthrough. It becomes a test of character. Rebirth reinforces one of the franchise's most enduring lessons. The humans, no matter how clever, don't get to rewrite evolutionary law in the name of financial gain. The mutated dinosaurs of Hubair are proof that playing God comes at a steep price, and that the decision to share power, rather than wield it, is always best. So, where will the franchise go from here? Well, depending on how well-received Rebirth is at the box office, that could be up for debate. But if Rebirth's storyline becomes the blueprint for future work, the next chapter is likely to continue on the path of on-the-nose ethical confrontations. With the DNA samples now free to the world, and the power of biotechnology and mutated monsters fully unleashed, there are many loose ends. Though we've seen giant lizards running rampant before, perhaps the stories might become about wrestling with what it means to live in a world reshaped by them. Future installments could easily follow the ripple effects of the open-source genome. There are opportunities to explore black market genetic hacking, corporate bioarms races, and even factions seeking to restore prehistoric ecosystems as a last-ditch answer to ecological collapse. With the way the story plays out, Rebirth gives the Jurassic franchise a chance for a full thematic evolution. What do you think? Should the series continue down this introspective path, or return to the blockbuster chaos of its origins? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching Movie Recap Pro. See you next time.